What's up, y'all? You know what it is? That's right, it's another better day. Welcome to Mining and Prospecting 101. Today, I'm going to show you how to classify and stratify. And if you've been watching these little videos, I hope you found something to talk about, something to share with your friends, a little, pardon the pun, a few little nuggets of information for whatever your purposes might be. Exploring, living your dreams, living your nightmares, probably both. Better to live your dreams. I encourage you to live your dreams. Do that. Don't devote your whole life to a job. Get a good education. Go to college if you can, and get out of college. I'm gonna tell you what I tell my 16-year-old son. It doesn't matter how fucking smart you are in this world. If you don't have that paperwork to back up your knowledge, you will not be allowed to share your knowledge. Make sure you got your paperwork. I don't care if you're 80 blind, crippled, and crazy. You get your paperwork, and your life will be smooth. If you ain't got your paperwork, your life's gonna be a problem. I used to have a friend back in DC. He would say, man, you either gonna pay the government on the front side, or you gonna pay the tax man on the back side. And that's true. You're either gonna pay taxes or you're gonna pay fines. You're either gonna pay it at the courthouse or you're gonna pay it at the jailhouse. So if you get your paperwork straight, you can pay it at the courthouse. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot easier. And some people are intimidated by suit and tie situations, but I'd rather be in a suit and tie situation than a county jailhouse suit situation. That's fucked up. No comment. I'm gonna teach y'all how to stratify today, okay? I'm gonna teach you how to classify. They're really one and the same thing. It's basically breaking down big rocks into little rocks, except the elements in nature have already eroded the rock. Out here in New Mexico, you can look up the geology, but it's a really interesting geological structure out here along the Real Basin. You're gonna have to look all that up. It's too long for this video, but it's amazing. You've got granite, shears, sandstone, shales, and a few million years ago, this was not a desert. It was an ocean. The ocean actually came all the way into New Mexico. So there are shark teeth out here you can find, and they're worth money, and coral reef fossils, and all kinds of things you can find in the fucking mountains. They used to be underwater. And you can tell when I'm excited about something, man. I get a little choked up, so I'm sorry about that. I get a little choked up, man. But I am. I'm excited about geology. It's amazing to me. When I was a kid in high school, this shit was kind of like, it's rocks. It gives a fuck to walk on it. But now that I'm learning about this shit and how the earth is actually built, like a house is built, it's fucking amazing, dude. You should check this shit out. Knowledge is fucking cool. Alright, so let's get into some prospecting, alright? Now, first thing I should tell you is, I haven't found enough raw material to amount to any kind of real cash flow. The total cash flow I found, it hasn't all been gold. There have been some other things along the way that were nice surprises. You can find petrified wood, you can find deer and elk antlers, and they're worth cash. They'll run them off. Shit, out there where I stay, there's a dead cow at least once a summer. You go out there and get that cow skull and you let it sit out in the sun. A good ways from your house, of course, but you let it sit out in the sun and let the sun bleach it. And the bugs eat all the skin and everything off it. It sounds gross, but trust me, do that. And you will have a relic that is worth a good $200, man. But be careful, because if that cow belonged to a rancher and he suspects you killed this cow to get that skull, you are in some deep federal trouble. Okay? If you're out there where I live, I know all of the ranches around me. If I see a dead cow, I just go to Mr. Socorro or whoever it might be, and I say, hey, one of your cows passed away out there. I think a rattlesnake got it or whatever happened to it. I don't carry any guns. He knows that. Mr. Socorro is a good shot. I don't need a gun. Mr. Socorro lives about 3 miles away from me. He is my nearest neighbor. When I first got here, I had to relocate because I had my GPS a little fucked up, so I was on the wrong plot by about a quarter mile. When I first got here, Mr. Socorro was my nearest neighbor 3 miles away, and trust me, you better not fucking trespass on his property. He will hit you from a quarter mile. He is a trained sharpshooter with the U.S. Army. He's 60 years old now, but he's got good eyes. He'll shoot the fuck out of you, son. And he told me he used to watch my house, man. He used to keep coming to my house, man. He had a scope on them all day. I just said thank you. He was the guy I used to get my water from. I had my water delivered from him for a little while. He was the first one to offer. Thank you, Mr. Socorro, so much. I made it through my first winter because of you, and I thank you. And also Don. I'm going to introduce you to Don. He's camera shy, but I'm going to introduce you to Don. Mr. Socorro kept me from dying of thirst because of his wealth. Thank God and God bless him. He helped me a lot. He did. He kept me alive out there. 14-mile ride downtown for one fucking gallon of water and 14 miles back. Try doing that 110 degrees on a bicycle in the desert. It ain't easy. And Don is my boom coon. That's my homeboy right there for real. You'll never think it. We come from totally opposite environments. But Don is my boy. And he kept me from freezing to death out there. We had a blizzard that came in like that. And I got trapped up in that bitch and I couldn't ride my bike out for damn near a week. And Don had already stocked me up with about a good week worth of firewood for a regular week, but a regular week is 30 degrees, maybe a low temperature of like 20 at night. At 2 o'clock in the morning, it'd be about 20 degrees, but on this particular, man, it was like a week of high temperatures at 5 degrees. I went through 2 weeks of firewood in about 3 days. Don got in his truck and he came out on this fucking mountain and he saved me from freezing to death. That's no lie. Don, I owe you my life. I'll never forget you for that. I mean that. I'm a boy and I got you. If you ever need me, I got it. It's yours. No questions. You're a dickhead on the prospecting though, Don, because you said you was going to take me riding around to do some things. You always got a reason why you can't fucking give me a ride to go get some shit, but it's alright. I'm gonna get a car and I'm gonna take your ass fucking prospecting. I'm going to, Southwest. Alright.